Hey everybody, welcome back to Winamac Hockey. In today's video, the guys and I are going to break down what we think the NHL 23 cover is going to look like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more NHL content. All right, fellas, let's hop in here. There's so many different names that we've heard that could potentially be on the cover for NHL 23, but let's start by just asking you guys who you think it's going to be. Jake, how about you first?
All right, so I have some pretty concrete evidence here. So, number one, the NHL posted a set of photos today, or not the NHL, but EA Sports NHL posted, it was like 10 photos or so just of their favorite mock-ups from the community. I think that they're doing this the day before the reveal because they want to give us a little hint, just a taste of who the cover athlete's going to be. And you can use reason to eliminate several of these people. Like Crosby was there. He's not going to be the cover athlete because he's consistently said no throughout his career. Uh, Matthews was there, and it's not going to be Matthews. We can hope it's not going to be Matthews for a third time. But one guy that we can almost that I have no reason to eliminate is Trevor Zegras. This guy had so much hype throughout the season just because he is doing the Michigan and he's doing Michigan passes and he's just creating a level of hype for the game. Moves that are in the game. He plays like he's a video game character. So I could very much see this guy being the cover athlete. On top of that, there was a leak about 20 days ago that had Trevor Zegras on the cover. And the big piece of evidence here is on that leak, he was wearing the number 11, and this was leaked 20 days ago. How would a fan have made that cover 20 days ago when he just announced that his number changed today? So I just don't think that there's any way a fan would have been able to make that up. And so that's why I'm locking in my answer. It's Trevor Zegras for the cover of NHL 23.
Solid guess, my friend. Matt, let's come over to you. Do you think Trevor Zegras has a shot, and who do you think makes the cover?
I think he's got a shot. Anytime you have a explosive playmaker like him, especially at a young age, they love putting young players on the cover. But I think one thing in particular, I think a guy that could be on the cover is Nathan MacKinnon. I think he's a guy who, for one, has been a less-defined playmaker for the last couple of years and hasn't been on it yet. He's a guy everybody knows around the league is one of the best players in the league. And coming off a reigning Stanley Cup championship win, I feel like it's the best time of any. It's been 7 years since they've had the reigning Stanley Cup champion be presented on the front of the cover of the game. So I think that's definitely something that could be in the cards, and I think more so than like any other players in the current. I think he's just a guy, a high level speedster, goal scorer, and the game itself. They love putting goal scorers on the cover, whether it's a guy like Ovechkin or twice with Austin Matthews or a guy like Connor McDavid, even though he can do everything. They love that goal scoring, the speed, the new style of the game, and I think Nathan MacKinnon fits that perfectly.
Yeah, I think that's a solid guess too. Fellas, my pick is got to be Cale Makar, so I'm also going Colorado here, guys. I just think with the hype that has been around him recently, even throughout the season, and before the postseason, I mean, everyone's just talking about this guy as the next elite, like record-setting defenseman of the future, and we're starting to see some insane production already. I think this is the kind of guy that EA looks at and goes, "That's who we want on the cover." The guy who's a game changer, revolutionizing his position. I just think that cannot be passed up. But it is EA that we're talking about here, so who honestly knows? So with that, fellas, we all gave our predictions here. There are definitely rumors though of other players like Kaprizov, among others. Who do you think these rumor, or do you think any of these rumors have some legit chances?
I think Matt's onto something with that goal scorer type player that's always on the cover. I think we're going to get a forward one way or another. Um, and I think if they were smart, they would pick someone like Cale Makar, who also scores goals, so maybe they go that route. But someone who I think is neglected is someone like Roman Yossi, who had a really good year, but he's defensive, and so he doesn't have as much hype. So someone like that's never going to get the cover. But I do think that Matt was onto something. It's going to be a goal scorer.
Absolutely, guys. So hey, with that, Our picks are locked in, and we are going to find out here very soon who will actually be on the cover. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and let us know in the comment section below who you think will be on the cover of NHL 23. And we'll see you next time on Winamac Hockey.